Alright, so here I got a battle against some dude, and he's using a pretty standard team. He's using Rotom, which could be annoying, but I do have Latias for it, and I do have Horse to destroy it, so I'm not too worried about it. And he has a Genesect, which is kind of a threat to the team, since it's a fucking Genesect. I do have my Terrakion to outspeed it and take a few hits from it if it's scarfed. But if it's like the rock polish one, it might be somewhat problematic. He does have Alakazam, which is a very threatening Pokemon indeed due to his gay ass ability. But only if he's sashed, because if he's Life Orb, then Horse should be able to one hit KO with Stone Edge. But he's also got a Burungaru, which I got plenty of shit for. Fortress, which we'll be trying to set up some shit, and then a T-Tar, which is always standard, so I got plenty of shit for that guy as well. So let's see what happens. We both end up leading with Rotom, since I guess we're trying to scout what sets each of us is running. So he sends out Crackhead, which is what my Rotom used to be called, because it's always like bouncing around, it's like hyperactive and all that shit. So I was kind of hoping here to lose a speed tie or just be slower in general, try to burn something incoming, even though he might have just went out to Alakazam, but he might not have, because I could break his sash if he does have that. So he's gonna switch out into Genesect, which is threatening me out with the Bug Buzz. But now that I know either the Bug Buzz or the U-turn is coming, I'm gonna go into my Genesect to resist that and hopefully scare him out with a flamethrower or some shit. But I know he's more than likely gonna switch to the Jellicent, since I could go for the flamethrower, and even though I might U-turn, Jellicent is probably what I would have done, so that's what I predicted. He goes out to Fortress though, which I don't know. I guess it's a okay move if he was that sure that I was gonna go for a U-turn, but I could have went for the Fire Blast. The flamethrower, and pretty much destroyed that bitch, even though he would have lived with Sturdy. But now that he saw that I locked myself into the Thunderbolt, he's gonna go into his Tyranitar, hoping that I would be some type of choice set, but I'm not. I'm actually the Expert Belt variant, as you should all know by now. So now I'm gonna go into my Landers, predicting the Stealth Rock to come in. Don't really have anything to worry about. He might have went for Fire Blast or Flamethrower, but I would have taken that rather well. And yeah, the best move there was probably to go for Stealth Rock or switch out. So that's what he ended up doing, and I'm sitting pretty good here. Could have went for sub, but he probably just gonna break it, so it felt like that was a waste of time. Now I'm gonna go for the sub, kind of hoping he would miss the Hydro Pump, because if I manage to get a miss with his Hydro Pump, then I should be able to 2-hit KO with Focus Blast. He over predicts though. He predicts wrong. He expected me to switch, so he ended up going for a Volt Switch, so he was that guy, which is kind of dumb. But then unfortunately for me, I am going to miss my fucking Focus Blast, so now this Rotom is kind of a pain. I could sub down though, which is what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get him to miss a Hydro Pump, so then he'll get to hit KO'd, as I've already explained in the past. So I don't think that's going to happen though, because he's pretty much hitting every single one of them. I do have Latias, so I'm thinking at this range, Landers might be able to come in on some type of attack and take a hit. Maybe a Bug Buzz or a U-turn from that, Genesect mainly. But now I'm going to go into Latias, since I know the Hydro Pump won't be doing shit. And as you can see, he is hitting every single Hydro Pump, which I don't really care about, to be honest. I would have rather hit my fucking Focus Blast, obviously, but whatever, that's Pokemon. So now he's looking at a pretty good range of HP where Dragon Pulse might do enough to kill him, but it's not, because I don't run any special attack EVs on this Latias. Now he's gonna Volt Switch. Pretty decent move on his part, since now he doesn't take the sand damage or the burn damage, so he's gonna be able to come in again. Might be a Resto Chesto just like mine. He might not. He might just be saving it for fodder. I don't really know. But now he goes into this threat, Genesect. I know he's scarfed, judging by the way he brought it in, judging by the way he's been playing it, and judging by they're like 90% of the time scarfed. So I know the U-turn is coming. Now I'm gonna go into Horse, not really fearing anything. I guess he could have like Flash Cannon, maybe. I don't even know if that shit learns it, but it's not really ran. It's not standard, so I don't give a fuck. He goes to this Alakazam though, so I see this as the opportunity that I needed to break the damn sash. But it's kind of unfortunate because I could have went into T-Tar. I was hoping maybe he'd go for Focus Blast, predicting my T-Tar, and might miss. But he doesn't. He goes straight for the Psychic. Like I said, I don't really care, even though I would like to keep Horse around for the Genesect. I don't know. This Alakazam is looking like a major threat. To be honest, it was more of a threat than the Genesect. Since now that he killed off my Horse, I was able to break the Sash, and I could pursuit trap him with T-Tar, as you saw there. And I do have the Chople Berry, so I knew I was gonna live regardless. Maybe your crit would have killed me. So, like I said, I saved Landorus to take some U-turns from that Genesect, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. And his Rotom is gonna die due to the fucking burn. So now that's gonna allow him to bring in Genesect right back in and threaten my shit out yet again. So I believe I'm just gonna sack Landorus here, because not really any point to keep him around, and I don't want none of my shit taking U-turns, since I think I've only got Rotom, Latias, and T-Tar left. So none of those dudes are really gonna like to take a U-turn at the range of HP where they're at right now. So he's gonna go into this Burungero thing, which is kind of perfect for me, since I could go for the rest and heal up all my HP to the point where I hopefully will be able to take a +1 Bug Bust from his Genesect. Since right now, if my shit didn't gain back to HP, then Genesect could have just came in here and swept the fuck out of me, because I don't have anything that resists the Bug Buzz, and it's going to be doing some major damage to everything. Thankfully, my Hydro Pump is able to hit, so now it's pretty much up to whether or not this Rotom could take a +1 attack or not. And he goes for it, and I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, but that is not going to kill him, even though I knew it wasn't going to kill. Regardless, I was kind of needing a crit or some shit here, because Genesect is a fucking threat. It's pretty much, I pretty much need to live a hit with my own Genesect here. I forgot I had this dude, but whatever. So I did the calc, and it should be a guaranteed 3-hit KO no matter what, and I've only taken one, but he did get up a few self-rock damages on me. So I'm going to be free to fire off a Thunderbolt. Since I got my special attack raised, I should be able to do a fuck ton of damage to his Burungero, which is his last Pokemon. And that's pretty much the game. So that was pretty close. If he'd have gotten max damage with that or some shit, then I would have got wrecked. Because like I said like a million times, I didn't have shit to take a Bug Buzz at +1. And I had to let my Horse down to break the Alakazam Sash. So it all worked out in the end, because I got Latias left, and he's just going to end up running. So, yeah. Comment, rate, all that shit. I'm out.